What's up, tech heads, and welcome back to the Heath Bar Network. Today, we are getting back into Phasmophobia. I'm taking a break from the sea saltiness of Subnauseous, because I only got a couple days left for the Cursed Hollow event, and I want to see if I can get the badge before it is over. So we're gonna dive in here. And see what we can do.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
You know what? We're gonna make it interesting. Private. Nope. Create.
Looks like there are others out there in need of
Private.
help.
Max 4. Created. Okay. So let's see. Maps today. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay. Tanglewood, Edgefield, Ridgeview, and Afton. I swear, from the angle, if you ignore the... Sorry, hello. Flynn. If you look at it from this angle, ignoring the horns, it kind of looks like a capybara. Like, ignore the ears, ignore the horns. You got the capybara build right there. So yeah, hopefully we can get the Cursed Hollow Trophy upgraded. And let's see what we can do. Okay, so Cursed Hollow, we remain at 39.88%, so almost 40%, so we're getting there. You know what? I'm gonna keep it on amateur, or intermediate. Warm up at Edgefield. Also, I will be gunning this alone because Cat has already made plans for the day, and I think Tex got burned out of it, so we're gonna just see what we can do. Okay, Themo, Crucifix, and Camera. Grab the head mount, grab the key, open the door. Also try to keep an eye out for the cursed object. Okay, that's a no. I hear hissing coming from you, I think. Now, I gotta say, big credit shout out to the art and team at Kinetic Games that came up with this design, because holy hell. The event is almost over and I still get awestruck by the looks of it. No Ghost Orb. Summoning Circle. Great. Hello, Ghost Orb. You are a welcome sight. Okay, let's grab you, you, and you. I beg your pardon? Okay. We got Ghost Orb in here, activity in there. Well, I mean, Ghost Range is a little broken. Okay, so no UV yet. Let's see if we can't find the bone evidence really quick. Okay, come down here, snap a... Oh my hell. How's that for luck? The hips don't lie. This person dead. You know, I'm curious. Yep, I hear the hissing there. Okay. Negative UV. EMF 2. How's the thermometer looking? Not quite freezing temperatures yet, but getting there. We do have ghost writing though, so that is a plus. Spirit, Mare, Revenant, Shade, Moroi, Dealer, Day. A Ghost Orb, Mare, Revenant, Day. Where are you? V8 Killer, welcome in. How are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? Nothing. Okay, let's get some salt piles down real quick. Doing alright. I'm running it solo today because my usual Phas crew is unavailable, so try not to die, especially during the Easter event. Come on, bugger, do something. Okay. It's an EMF 4. Okay, you know, I have a suspicion. Actually, never fucking mind. My suspicion is not there. Okay, so what's the final evidence that I'm missing? Okay, not EMF 5. Okay, that's good. Temps, box, or dots. Jesus, I get it. You're right there. God, that is a nuisance. Okay, Ghost Orb is still in the room. Let's go light up the firelight real quick. Okay, we get you right there. Jesus. Well, it's definitely a fun game. It's not for the faint of heart. I will say that much. If you're not a fan of jump scares, then definitely not for you. But okay, that's EMF 3. Come on, buddy. Do something. There's something. Freezing temps. A revenant. Okay, that's a plus. That's a step in the right direction. That's an achieved. Figured out the ghost. Done. Motion sensor done. Firelight done. Escape a hunt. Okay. Showtime. Wait. Oh, I'm pressing tab over here instead of Q. Oh, grab that. Grab that. Okay. Let's see here. Ghosts. Revenant. Travel significantly faster speed when hunting their prey. Hiding from a revenant will cause it to move very slowly. Okay, so I'm gonna pull stupid, ladies and gents, but for those that know me, know that this ain't no surprise. What I'm gonna try to do... Okay, first rule of thumb. Going for the cursed hunt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See ya, kid. Oh! Holy hell. Okay, so you guys heard how fast that was rattling when it was chasing me. That's typical of Revenant because I wasn't hiding, but now that I'm inside the locker, it is actually moving relatively a lot slower. And now we play the waiting game. Because the moment a checkmark shows up on number 3 here, that's my cue. Bye. All right. Oh, that felt good. Objectives complete. All that's left to do to seal the deal is to fill the book with photos. We got the Flaming Ghost photo. We've got the bone object. Or bone evidence, cursed object. All we need now are salt picks to fill up the book. And maybe some more sanity. Okay, so that's at 40-some%. Let's take one more just to be on the safe side. Yeah, you always want to make sure you have enough sanity in game to prevent any hunts. Okay. Blood moons, I actually don't know. I can look it up though. Oh. We got some Nasty water. Dirty water, perfect. And last salt pile. We out. Blood moons are very rare, I will say that. They are a little less rare. Okay, we get it. You're in the shower. Jeez, April Baker. God. Okay, final check. Revenant marked, book full, objectives done. We out. Let me get back to the lobby before I answer that, because that's going to annoy the shit out of me. Okay, so blood moons, as far as I know, they are very much rare. Like, if you don't have a party member who has the blood moon card like I've got, your odds of hitting the blood moon are like 1 in 20. Whereas if you have a blood moon card in the lobby, I think that it makes the odds more 1 in 15. So still seldom rare. But less so if you have the blood moon card. Oh, what's really rare, and I've only had this happen to me once, and I was not streaming it this time, is getting a blood moon on a Easter Hollow map. So by Easter Hollow, I mean any of the maps that have the little rabbit's nest on there. Oh man, I forgot to put the rabbits on the last map. Damn it. Oh well. Okay, how's our percentage? Oh geez, that didn't move at all. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. So obviously it's going to be raining with the Easter maps. And not a blood moon. You got 2 of them back to back. That is unheard of. Getting a double blood moon. Unless it was during the blood moon event. Because I've been at this for a while now, and okay, 1 game in between them. So like you had a blood moon, a normal map, and then another blood moon. Only started a week ago. Holy hell. Aren't you lucky? Double blood moon in 1 game session. That is crazy. Okay, let's see. Foyer. Nothing. In here. Fuck you. I'm sorry. The small rooms with the firelight jars make it hard to find the ghost orb in it because it's almost like the light is on in there. Okay, I hear you. Okay, nothing there. Let's see what's down here. Hello? I heard a door open. Okay, it's in here. Why aren't you up? pissant of a location to be. Okay. And this is what we call pulling a cat. Leaving the truck without grabbing a head mount. Now, if you have a tier 1 head mount, then you can do without it. Because tier 1 head mounts are not the best to have. Now, if it's tier 2 or, in my case, tier 3, then you don't want to leave the truck without it. Just because tier 2 and tier 3 are light sources, or nighttime visual aids, if you want to be nerdy about it. But they pretty much will help you be able to free up a slot to where you don't have to carry the flashlight with you. Ooh, hi! I didn't hear you scream, so that must be plus sanity for me. Okay, no monkey's paw. What I'm doing right now is I'm just doing a quick run through the house. No tarot cards. To try to find the cursed object. Not the mirror. Not music box. I think leaves just the Ouija board. But let me grab my camera. Oh, whatever, Zeus. You're always a grumpus. Okay, so now music, not mirror, not tarot, not monkey. That leaves 3. 2 Ouija board or some. Not Ouija board. That leaves the voodoo doll. Which, if you guys have been around the channel long enough, you know that. Hi, you weren't here before. Victor Voodoo, right and proper. Alright, Ghost. Let's have a chat. Where are you? How old are you?
An elderly victim.
Double whammy! Spirit box and dots. Wraith, Phantom, Yokai, Dio. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna run out to the truck here for a moment, or at least out of the house. So the reason why I said oh no, guys, is because yokais, which is one of the options, usually are more active. 2 voices. Ghost orb. Not gonna be freezing temps, okay. So we had dots, we had spirit box. I'm gonna grab some salt or grab a thing of salt for the wraith test. Now, what wraiths do is they will avoid salt at all costs. So if you put down salt piles and you know for a fact you're in the right room and it has not touched the salt, then either 1, salt pile's still fresh, or 2, you got a wraith. Yokais, yeah, they can't see very well, but they hear everything. So if you talk, they will run right at you. They're like the blind man in Repo. Can't see you, but sure as hell can hear you. Can you walk through the dots? Not gonna be a phantom because lack of UV. Not a wraith. Walk through the salt, so that's EMF 5. Come on. I think we have a Deogen. Now, Deogens are probably the easy. When I didn't have my camera ready, are you kidding me? Okay, that's fine. Walk through the dots again. I wasn't ready that time. Now, Deogens are the easiest ones to survive because they may be the champs at hide and seek. They hate staring contests. Now, simply what I mean by this is if you want to survive a Deogen, you know for a fact it's a Deogen, then all you have to do is find some place to loop it. In this case, either dining room or the kitchen, and just stare at it. Just full on stare it down, and you're golden. You're good. Hell, if you feel ballsy enough, snap a picture of it while you're staring it down. Can you walk through the dots again? Come on, you little kid. Okay, it's not gonna do nothing at the moment. Find a few ghosts during hunts like Oni and Phantom, but others just confused. Yeah, when you're just starting out, there are some ghosts that have telltale signs, such as the Wraith and the Phantom. But other ghosts, you'd have to be a seasoned expert to know. Phantoms, when I was starting out, were my favorite of the telltale signs because you'd snap a photo of it, you'd get the 3-star ghost photo, but there's no ghost. Really, kid? Come on! Well, I'm not in there. Okay, you know what? Let's just try it. No, that's a dumb idea. You know what? It still hasn't written in the book? Hold on. Okay, no, it has. So yeah, Deogens are the easiest ghosts to toy with. And I'll show you here. Because now that I know for a fact I'm up against a Deogen, I can mess with this ghost like it's no tomorrow. Come on. Now, you heard how this kiddo started out fast, right? It started out fast, but then immediately slowed down because I've got eye contact on it. Now, if I were to turn my back, it speeds up a little. true to form Diogen. It will. You can run, but you can't hide from it. You can't hide, but you can stare it down. And just like that, you're out. Don't you fuck with me, kid. Don't you fuck with me. I know better. Alright, now I just gotta detect it with parabolic microphone, which is in there. I'm just gonna hup ba da da hoi da. Now the fun thing about the tier 3 sanity meds, while you hear the heartbeat noise, your sprint is unlimited. It's pretty much an adrenaline pen. Okay, parabolic and 6 photos. That's easy enough. And then over here, 1, 2, 3. There's a parabolic. Thank you, and goodbye. Now, what I want to do for bonus points with this Easter event is find all the nests. Or rather, the inhabited nests, like this one. Hi, little guy. Hippity hop. Bye. Now, the main reason why I'm doing this is for bonus points, for finding all the active nests. Like this guy. Peekaboo. Either it'll do one of three things. It'll either jump away from you, jump at you, which it didn't do, or it'll go up in what I call a poof of fireflies. Long story short, you don't want the third option, because the poof of fireflies immediately starts a hunt. Jumping away from you, it's granting you sanity. Jumping at you will take away your sanity. And not a lot of it. Like, jumping at you gives you 5 sanity. Jumping away from you, or jumping at you takes away 10. Jumping away gives 5. But going up in the poof of fireflies, run. Because that will immediately trigger a hunt. Alright, Johnny boy. We know you're a Diogen. We've got 3 stars across the board. Farewell, my friend.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Okay, now that that's done, let's see. Did it update? Or am I still stuck at that point? Okay, 42.50, perfect. What are my dailies? 0 sanity, survive with only starter items. Yeah, the Mimic is probably the trippiest of them. Just because you never know exactly what it's going to be, what it's trying to mimic as. Because I saw a video the other day of a person, they were doing a typical run and they thought they had no Bake because they had the, what I thought was the only telltale sign, UV with 5 fingers and a thumb. But come to find out, when they loaded back into the lobby, surprise, surprise, it was a Mimic. Yeah, Mimic is definitely interesting. Okay, next map, Ridgeview Court. Okay, first off we open the door to see the weather. Normal moon, okay. Okay, grab that, grab that. And I completely forgot to grab the camera. No. Okay. Pellet incense, photo of the ghost, EMF reader. Now one thing I usually do is I'll ignore and not pay attention to whatever the name is, just because the name should only be used to try and get the ghost to hunt you, to try and get it to do something. And I forgot the fucking key. Okay, not... Right? No. Okay, so not tarot cards, not the mirror, not the Ouija board. Not voodoo doll. So you're in... Yeah, there's Mr. Ghosty Orb. Okay, and I forgot to grab the car key from the front bowl to shut off the damn car alarm. Okay, so you're right here, roughly. Yep. Alright, Ghost orb. Now, with it doing what it did that early, my first suspect is going to be a Thay, just because they get active at the start of a hunt the moment you set foot inside the house. Okay, we're going to grab that, and grab that. Now, unfortunately, with it being in the garage, that's a rather wider area for me to cover, but not impossible. And we got him, Leviosa. Hey. Can you not just... Wait a sec. That... Okay, so there's the orb. It's over here now. So either it just tried to hunt me, or that was a creepy ass event. We're gonna set you right in the middle here, like so. Not quite sure where to put my dots projector yet. Okay, that's an EMF 3 reading. Okay, nothing serious yet. Almost freezing temps. Okay, you're neutral, so we can just do this. Actually, you know what? No, let's actually try to angle it down here. There. Spray the garage. Okay, if it's over here, I'm going to put it in front of the lockers. This trick usually works for UV monitoring, but what the fuck? There we go, stuck the landing. Not quite freezing temps. Okay, back in we go. Set that down. We're gonna place a salt pile over here, as it writes in the book. And it's not the mimic, because mimics don't do ghost riding. Yeah, the tier 2 dots projector is good, because you can actually place it in it'll go a wider range. Hello, dots. I called it. It's a Thay. So every time it hunts, it'll actually age a bit. So it'll actually slow down the more you get it to hunt. Okay, repel with incense, photo of the ghost. Oh, that would have been nice to know. Oh wait, I read those earlier. Whoops. Repel with incense, photo the ghost. Crap. Okay, grab the camera. Let's figure out what the cursed object is. Now the cursed object with this map gets sprayed out every which way, so... Hi! So not the mirror, not the Ouija board, not Victor Voodoo. Well, that's worth clipping. Just walk right in and boom, ghost. Now with it being a Fae, monkey's paw. Now one fun trick that my friends and I would do, if it's early enough and we know we have the monkey's paw, we'll actually open all the doors to the house, every room in there, and then one person will wish to trap the ghost. This way we know what room it's in. Okay, I'll be right back, guys, so stick around. And I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Now, let's see what we're... Okay, what's left besides pictures? Repel with incense. Okay, got my camera. I won't need that, because we know it's a Fae. Take in some more salt. Oh, perfect. Yeah, trudge right through those for me. Two more. Did I already Photoshop that? I did not. Still gotta find the bone evidence, so let's see if we can't grab that really quick before it tries to hunt. Now, the only downside with this map is no telling where the bone is. You have to go across all 3 floors to try and find the bone evidence. But on the bright side, I get to listen for the rabbit nests that are presently occupied. Hi, what are you doing out here? Okay, it is really toying with me now. So I'm gonna be a smart cookie. And I'm just gonna grab a couple incense while I'm hunting for the bone evidence. Okay, now unfortunately, the bone could be anywhere. It could be on a bed, could be hidden behind a curtain, could be stuck inside a bathtub. Okay, I take back the bathtub part. No, that's basketball. Now, I like trying for perfect invest just because we do get a large bonus for perfect investigations. But I might not be able to pull it off this time just because I don't know where the bone is. Well, for all I know, it could probably be the stupid toothpick or hand blending in with the bones. That's why, if ever I don't see it on my first pass through. Uh-oh. Okay. Get the objective, make sure the ghost, you're in eye contact of the ghost, and you fucking run and hide. Make sure your electrical equipment is off. No way. Piece of cake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Piece of cake. That's the one benefit of the Easter event. Is the hunts don't last for very long, regardless of the ghost, unless it's a curse hunt, in which they will last for a minute. Okay, nothing over there. Not again. Yeah, fuck off, ghost. Make sure I have the book marked. Okay, it is getting... It is seriously trying to get me. Is a crucifix burnt through? Is that why it's coming after me? Okay, crucifix only has one hit to it. Unfortunately, with all the sticks and twigs, the bone could be anywhere. Okay, put that up, make sure Thay is marked. Couldn't find the bone, that's okay. That just means I have to do one more contract, which is fine, because I gotta survive with the starter items anyways. So, with Thay locked in, away we go. Later, kid.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, so Thay, yeah, I didn't find the bone evidence. Detailed statistics. Where it was in the dining room. Yeah, I didn't see it in there. Unfortunately. But you know what? That is okay. Can't always win them. You can sure as hell try. Now, with the last objective being survive with only starter items, I'm going to have to disable my loadout. Make sure I only have the key 7. Or 1, 2, 8. Correction. Welcome back, V8. We did have a thing. Didn't find the bone evidence that round. And I'm going to go to Tanglewood, but... Ow! Right back one more time. Sorry. Nature calls! Alright, guys, sorry about that. Okay, so Tanglewood Drive, base equipment. Let's do this. Now, unfortunately, depending on the objective, let's see. Can't do that. Don't got a crucifix. Can't do that. I don't have my photo camera. I could do that. EMF reader. Okay, so doing that, and you know what? Fucking do that. And the weatherman says normal moon. Fuck me. Actually, you know what? Let's put away the dots projector because I ain't gonna be able to see shit once I put the camera down. Now, normally when I have this objective, Okay, where exactly are you? Are you in the... You're in the foyer. Well, fuck me. Crap. Without the... it's gonna be... Well. Look what the cat dragged in. Okay, where the hell is this ghost? Okay, so it's right here. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna set that to right there. Okay, what's the cursed object? Music box. Okay, the creepy karaoke. Deuces. Dots projector, corner pocket. Perfect. I'm gonna place you right there. How's our temps looking? Cold, but not quite freezing. Okay. Never was fond of these starter runs, so to speak. So I did see ghost orbs, so that's one evidence. Got EMF 3 and it's tossing shit. Fucking needed my ghost writing book, so not ghost writing, ghost orb, might be a mimic. Alright, telltale sign. Let's see if I can get the ghost to talk. Now, I will say some of the maps, if you want to be ballsy, you can actually put the dots projector up on the ceiling. Which, unfortunately, this is not one of those maps. Still EMF 3s. Alright, give me a sec. Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Nothing. Well, that dipped below. That's good enough for me. attempts. Still could be a mimic. You're a Hantu Ani or mimic. Okay. You're a Hantu Ani or a possible mimic. What are we missing? Okay, not ghost riding. That's clear. Okay. Did it touch anything with for UV? You know what? You little bastard! You knocked over my camera. Ghost orb is still there, so with that, I sincerely doubt it is a mimic, because the ghost orb will have a tendency of changing locations. So you're a Hantu or Onryo. And it's the music box, so... Wait a minute. You're a Hantu, Onryo. Hantu, faster speeds. Yure, sanity. Onryo. I don't have a firelight. Shit. Okay, we get it. Jesus. Last remaining evidence is either not okay, not EMF5. UV dots or box, which I didn't get spirit box. Let's see if I can find the bone evidence, because I need that evidence. There it is. Fucking toothpick. I don't know the scientific name for it, but... Are you trying to tell me something, Ghost? Because you keep fucking knocking over my camera. Can you walk through the dots? Let's try spirit box again. Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Okay, I would say a big fat negative on spirit box. Great, that's just great. Little booger's toying with me. Yure or Hantu? You know, I'm gonna try something crazy here. Little hit. Let's see if I angled that right. Because it keeps fucking with the camera. Let's see if we get any dots. Come on, you stupid dots projector. I am fucking stumped. I hate to do it, but I might have to leave it up to a hunt. See, a Hantu or Yurei? Hantu, lower temperature, faster speeds. Or Yurei. Most likely a Hantu. But the only way to know for sure, because I hate to do it, is to trigger a hunt. Now, somewhere within earshot of the battle. That was a fucking event. Okay. Right in the hallway, and the door was shut. Which, unfortunately, I don't think either of those are strong enough to do so. You're quick. You're a Hantu. Nope, still hunting. Okay, Hantu, and we're out of here. See you, Lori Todd.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Yeah, I didn't get nothing from photos. No surprise there. That's fine. $48.75. Alright, now that that last daily is done, let's get my equipment back in here. Okay, what's the next thing for me to unlock? Level 85, Tier 3 incense. The Pope Bell, as I call it. Alright, bet. And let's go back to Edgefield. Weatherman says... Normal moon, okay. Crucifix... Chemo... And camera. forgot the key again. Great. It's probably only second time today that I've done it. Okay, not mirror, not tarot. Not the music box. Not ghost orb. Or, not, okay, not Ouija board, but slight slither in there. Not the monkey's paw. Again, the summoning circle. I swear every time with this map, it's summoning circle. Okay, that's fine. Here, maybe? Nope, okay. In here. Nope. Most likely not going to be in here because that's stupid light. Yep, there, ghost orb. There's bone evidence, so we'll shut off the shower, place down the crucifix, and drop the thermometer. Grab that, and grab that. So, photos of bone evidence and cursed object. That's the 1-2 punch with that. Shut that creepy radio off. I need a... Whew, okay, there was a active nest there I didn't know about, but we do have ghost writing. Which takes out the mimic, so ghost writing goes... Hair Revenant Thick. Great. Fuck. That's probably the third time today I've had that combo. So either temps, okay, not UV, not EMF, temps, dots, or spirit box. I already got temps and dots in there, so let's... I need to start carrying a second dots projector. Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Nothing. Okay, what I tossed the thermometer. And now would be why. Freezing temps, another revenant. Okie dokie. That explains everything. Did I already get a photo of the ghost riding? I did, okay. Excuse you. Okay, objectives, photo, ghost, cleanse the area, escape a hunt. Well, I think I can get a 1-2 punch out of this. Okay, then. 2 incense, just to be safe. Grab the lighter. Okay, how's my sanity? A little low today. Alright, let's do it. One, 2, 3, 4. Hold up. Locker check. Back crap. 5. Done and done. Oh! Wait. 3 in a shot? I mean, that would make sense, smudging it, because it's in the area of the ghost. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I just have to get the 6 salt photos and I'm done. Presto. Now, let's get out of here and get the sanity back up, shall we? Okay, piss off. Whatever. Well, that's not going to be a perfect invest just because those two salt pile photos got botched. How they got botched, I don't know. But whatever. It ain't perfect, but it'll do.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, that's the last daily done. Contribute event points. Over 50%. We're getting there. See, 4 days from now, that would be Wednesday? Yeah, so I'll probably stream this again on Monday, guys, to keep up. Hopefully by then I'll have it done so I can have a somewhat normal stream, but then again, well, what is normal around these parts? Okay. And let's do one more run. Let's see, quick loadouts. DOS projector, let's throw in one more, just to be sure. And let's finish it at Tanglewood. Why not? Blood Moon? Nope. Okay, photo, motion sense, event. This ought to be fun. Grab that. And you know what? Definitely grab that. Gonna need it. And of course grab the camera. Since I don't have Cat here to run it with me, but that's okay. Nothing there. Wait. That's actually helpful. Nothing in there. Music box. Not helpful. Great. It's gonna be like last time I was here. No. Sorry, I thought I saw my breath as I was stepping into the bathroom there. Dining room? Yep, we got breath. Kitchen. Bitchin' in the kitchen. Thought I saw a ghost. Yep, there it is in the back. have the DOS projector on me. Of course I don't. I don't have infinite hands. Bullseye, yeah. It's a hit or miss shot, actually. What if we tried it on this end going into the kitchen? I can work with that. Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Nada. Okay. We're gonna set you down right there and see what happens. How's temps looking? Huh. Almost freezing. EMF 3. Ghost orb is still there. Okay, motion sensor, salt. And just like that, we got the motion sensor. Perfect. Anything in the book? No? Okay. Wait, did we ever... I don't think we ever found the bone evidence. I'm slacking. Got a lot on my mind, so you'll have to forgive me. Let's go behind the van. No. Probably down in the basement. Sounds like this. I wish I had the Ouija board as a cursed object. Oh, there you are. Okay, that's an EMF 3. Now, the way you can tell is the arrows along the top of the reading area will tell you what the EMF level is. And I explained that to an old acquaintance because he thought it was something else, and I told him, no, it's a 5, but you're not listening. Let's try this again. Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? And that's an EMF 5 chirp right there. So you can see on the top there. EMF level 5, range 3.42. Bottom one, EMF 5. Okay, yeah, definitely an EMF 5. Okay. That takes out the mimic. Oh, no, 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 no. Do not be a fucking Raiju. Whatever you be, do not be a fucking Raiju. Dots for UV. Yep, so for anyone watching the VOD on YouTube, if you guys have been around the channel long enough, you know why I'm having a little panic attack. Because if it's a Raiju, it's feeding off of the electricity, electrical items. Seeing how I'm not getting UV, even more so. That's bad. Yeah, you think? Okay. That can't be good. Shit, 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 shit. Where's the power box? Where's the fucking power box? If I didn't know anybody, I'd say it was a fucking Jinn. Because that should not be on an intermediate level. That's not good. Okay, Raiju's gonna walk through the dots. Let's take comfort in the safety of the truck and observe the dots. Because with or without the night vision on, it'll still see the dots. It's hitting the motion sensor, but it's not. Okay, so odds are probably the Obake with UV, because I heard the motion sensor go off, but I didn't see the dots projection. I'm sorry, how the fuck is there power again? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. It's a Raiju. I'm calling that and just gonna fucking run. Because that door was sealed shut. We should not be having power to the house on an intermediate. Yeah, it should be like that with the light off. The camera, that's going to be normal. It runs on its own power supply. Come on, you little bastard. Walk through the dots. Oh yeah, fucking run it. Not gonna be a perfect invest, that's okay. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm getting out. But those two, that's bad news bears either way. Hey, I had 50-50 odds, so...
Welcome back.
And the odds were not in my favor. Fucking hell. I didn't think the Obake could turn the power back on. I mean, I knew the Jin could do it. That much I did know. The Jin can turn on the main power supply for the house. You know what? Guys, I hate to do this, but I think I'm going to call it there. And I still got a few days, and I'll probably do some runs in between streams to try and get this up. But anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching. Thank you again, V8 Killer, for dropping the follow. I hope to see you in future streams. Anyways, I'll see you guys on Monday when I'm going to do more of this. Until then, as we always say around the network, stay classy, stay unique, stay true to you. Bye, guys.